What's up, guys? It's Lugo here. I decided to record some audio over these clips because it's not as long as the last one, and I figured you'd want to hear my ugly ass voice over a video. So, this is my homie Daniel squatting 220. Monday he was squatting when I got there, so I was like, fuck it, just record him. This is my warm up before my top double, which was 396. Moved okay, I would say. Now this is 2 pounds off of my PR, which initially I wanted to go for 430, but I'm a dumbass when it comes to loading kilos. So I hit 423.5 for two, which I mean, it moved pretty good for being right under my max for double. Now, don't mind Pedro's stick ass in front of my camera, but this is 385 for four. The first of my back down sets, which felt really good. I'd say this is probably one of my best squat sessions to date, just because I'm terrible at squatting. I always like just flare my elbows out really bad. This is my second set of 385, which they both moved pretty good, and up until this point, I was pretty satisfied with my squat session. But then after this set, I did something really stupid, which is this set, which this should have been like 373, but it ended up being 368.5 because I loaded a 2.5 on the right side and I forgot to load it on the left side. As you can see right here, I'm like, wait a minute, this is really heavy on one side. And this was after my second set of four, so this is two sets done with misloaded weight. Now this is Spoto bench, which I do after my main squat on Mondays. I believe this is 247.5, I want to say, which is pretty decent. I didn't want to go too heavy as my main bench day is usually Tuesday after this. I really hope that I bench 315 this meet because I've kind of missed it like 6 times now, which is pretty sad. But I mean, bench is the one lift that you can't really rush in terms of progression, no matter how hard I try. Fuck. I guess I forgot to edit this part out, but I mean, you could see our banter and our fucking the dumb shit we do during training. So moving on to Tuesday, this was my birthday, and I did something really dumb, which I mean happens like on a day-to-day basis when I train. But you see here, this is my bench day, and this is my top double, which I got absolutely fucking blasted on pre-workout. And then I hit the rack, which fucked me up, and I was like, well, shit, I have to go for the second one. I'm already under it, so I decide I'll wait like 5-10 seconds and then reset, go for it, and I decide fuck it, and it actually moved pretty nice, way better than I was expecting. I missed this last time during my meet prep, which was nice to hit it. And then on my back downs, I proceed to completely just fucking hit the rack terribly, as you see right there. And I did that for both of my back downs, in which I strained the fuck out of my pec. I mean, like, I couldn't really even bench after that. So, me thinking, fuck, what am I gonna do? I'm completely blasted on pre-workout. I decide I'll hit my top deadlift double today. The first rep moves okay, and after that one, I kind of just get out of position. And so after that, I missed that second one. I'm like, fuck, I'm still blasted. I have to do something. And so I give myself about 10 seconds, chalk up again, switch to hook grip, and hit the second rep, which actually moved pretty nice. So Wednesday comes around, and I have to finish the rest of my bench volume from Tuesday because my pec wasn't feeling good. So this is 258.3, and I think I did this for a 3x3, which was pretty nice. And then this day was honestly really hard just because I had 7 sets of 4 on deadlift after hitting that top double, whatever you want to call it, the day before. I really had to dig deep for this session. Like every set was like, fuck, why am I deadlifting today? This is absolutely terrible. And so they actually moved decently well. I feel like my main deadlift sessions don't really go too well just because really sore from Monday's squat day. It leaves like my legs, my back, my inner thighs just completely destroyed. So this is 460. So I forgot to mute that last clip. It happens. But moving on to Thursday, when I got here, my inner thighs were just even more sore than they were on Tuesday. And I was just like, as soon as I got on the bar, I was like, I need to go home. But I I really didn't want to because I was already there. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna get my favorite bar, the Ohio Natty bar, and go with some good old fucking pound plates. So I actually worked up. I think I did 345, 355, and then 365 for my tempo squats. I believe this is 365, I want to say, which all in all they moved pretty well, pretty decent, as best as they could move, given all the fatigue and whatnot from meet prep. So I'm pretty happy with these. And see here, I'm finally learning how to tuck my elbows when I descend on the squat, which is something I struggled with. There's a 355 for a 4-second tempo descent, which I'm hoping that this carries over and helps my comp squat a lot, which it already has quite a bit. Just like learning how to stay tight and keep everything in lock while you're descending on the squat. And it got really hard. I used my back a lot at towards the end of my sets. Actually, I think this is the 365. I don't know if I added two of the same clip. If I did, I'm a dumbass. I'm still learning how to edit. Ooh, that was hard. So this is my comp bench, I believe, after I had 5 sets of 6, which were actually pretty okay. I think I built up. I did 225 for 6, 235 for 6, 245 for 6, and then I pyramid down again, 235 and then 225. And that's all I can say is just if I don't bench 315, I'm just gonna retire. You know, I was actually surprised how well this moved after all the bench volume that I did this week. And just so you guys know, this is gonna be a one take, recording. So if I sound like a complete dumbass, it's probably because I am. So these are my pause deadlifts, which moved way better than my comp deadlifts. There you see was 500. This is 515. Initially, when I started deadlifting, I was supposed to go like 525, but I don't know how to count, so I ended up doing 535, which you see right here for 2 singles, which honestly they moved a lot better than I thought they were going to, so I'm pretty happy about that. This is a lot closer than I expected, and I don't think any of you guys ever wanted to be this close to my face, but this is where we are. So I kind of just wanted to give a recap of training this week and how it went. Everything was pretty nice, starting to ramp up the intensity quite a bit in training, which is nice. This is always my favorite part of meet prep mode because
You just go fucking absolutely balls to the wall, you know. Well, okay, not this time because Jimmy's programming for me and I have to hold back quite. Getting closer to the meet. At this point, it's Monday, the July 8th. I would say I'm about 4 weeks out at this point. Just it's starting to ramp up a lot, which I'm excited about, but the volume is insanely high right now still, and it's kind of destroying me. I look tired as shit. Pretty good in terms of training. I got pretty close to some PRs. Probably the fastest that I've ever moved those weights on bench, squat, and deadlift, given the fatigue and circumstances around them, which was pretty nice. Um, as we speak right now, I'm getting ready for a squat session today, which is two doubles at RP8, which I'm hoping I can get close, if not like within spitting range of my maxes on squat, just because I'm not a very good squatter. I'm way better at deadlifting, but that's pretty much it for this video. I kind of just wanted to give an outro to explain how this week went and how things are going. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow. See you later.